Thambidurai ji. Thambidurai ji.
Madam Speaker, I am missing my colleagues here. Because of that, on behalf of AIADMK party, I want to force to speak now. To express, because my members, nearly 34 members, you know already you have taken action, they are not here.
Thank you.
That is, I am the alone man here. I have to say about the reservation policy. First of all, madam, because they may not in a position to vote also here. That is another thing. Because, okay, I am coming to the point. Madam, the government has now introduced a bill regarding reservation for the economically weaker section, that is 10% quota. They are going to bring that. First of all, I want to know what is the purpose of reservation. Because Honorable Minister, Finance Minister explained so many things. Why we want reservation? The reservation the country requires for the social justice. That is our party stand. Because we know, especially in India, Varnasram, you saw what was Varnasram. The Varnasram, in that so many castes are enumerated. The Manu, that in the Varnasram we accept the Varnasram, the casteism we have to accept that. In that we are coming, Brahmins are there, Kshatriyas are there, Vaishyas are there, Sudras. Sudras. We are called Sudras. We are the lowest in the society. I am a Sutra. I am proud to call that. Because of Sudra, we have suffered a lot. For centuries we suffered a lot. For that only we ask for reservation. Reservation policy to uplift the Sutras like that. Then only they can up. The society, untouchability, so many things come. For that kind of reservation only help. For that our movement, dividend movement, started the movement to fight for the reservation. Madam, but now this government wants to give the reservation economically bigger section. See, economically weaker section, what you have done, you are so many schemes you are announced. Your Prime Minister and BJP, even Congress, all when they rolled, there are so many programs. Why the programs? For example, if you take me, Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, I tell you. Sir, for economically poor people, you want to lift it. For that scheme is there. And if you take Swabhi Abhiman scheme, there is another banking facilities for all citizens to get 5 crores. That is 5 crores accounts open. This, for example, I am telling the finance department, so many programs were there. Same way, if you take HRD ministry, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, in this, to provide housing facilities, weaker section, we are giving that. Whatever the economically poor, you want to use so many schemes, you are announced, you are promoting that. Therefore, this economic criteria is not necessary. There are so many schemes to uplift the people. That is your, I want to say, economic weaker section. And also, you are having a training from skill development program, you are telling. That also to develop the economically poor people to uplift, you are bringing. So continue. Then I want, because sorry, I want to some time to take skill development program. Then after rural development, in that also transfer youth to economically independent, globally relevant workforce. Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Gramin Yojana, that also we are having. And also additional, so much, like that, even for scholarships you are giving for the poor students to get the good education. Like that, so many, and also you said to cover 10 crore poor family, vulnerable families under scheme, you are giving 5 lakhs will be provided to each family per year in secondary and tertiary institutions. The affordable housing scheme. Why I am telling, when the government is having so many programs to uplift the economically weaker section, then why we want a reservation for that? If you fail your program, then only you are coming for reservation. That means all your programs, what you announced, is not properly implemented. That is why the people are still economically poor, I am telling. Therefore, it is not correct to bring social justice very important, because whatever the law minister said regarding the Ambedkar is highly educated, born in that SC community. After his highly education employment in Bombay, how the people treated him? He was humiliated. Therefore, no, I'm telling you, wherever he employment job, so much humiliation he got, even after getting so many education up level, he could not tolerate that humiliation. That is why he opposed certain the reservation is more important for weaker section people, especially social justice, socially weaker people. Where, no, I'm telling conversion afterwards, because why I'm telling, even in our country, we are backward class people, especially sutras, what we are telling. Even you are getting good education through reservation, everything, we could not achieve equality. Therefore, to achieve equality only, first of all, if we take the reservation policy started in Tamil Nadu. The policy of reservation of seats in education institutions and in government jobs for BC, MBC, SC, ST has a long history in Tamil Nadu, dating back to the year 1921. Even Justice Party at that time when it started, only for this purpose we started to get the justice for the human being must be respected equally. For respecting a caste must be removed. That because of the casteism existing, that we are having differentiation. That is why even constitutional and constitutional forefathers, they have taken only social as a criteria for the reservation, not economic as a criteria. They have taken that. Therefore, that is why whatever you are making the law, it is going to be struck down in the Supreme Court. This law, what you are making, this is definitely going to be struck down. This is not, you are not going to succeed in that. Therefore, you...
1 minute. Already 6 o'clock. हम ये कार्य हमारा आज का एजेंडा जो बिल का है ये सब पूरा करने तक सदन का समय बढ़ा देते हैं. ठीक है? Thank you.
Next session में करेंगे.
Sir, first, Madam, the Justice Party, officially called South Indian Liberation Federation, was established in 1917 as a result of series of social justice conferences and meetings in the Madras Presidency. Justice Party's foundation marked the culmination of several efforts to establish an organization to represent the deprived communities in the Madras Presidency at that time. Our Tande Periyar, who first he was in Justice Party, afterwards he found his Dravida Kadagam, that is called DK Party, the Dravida Kadagam. He called the DK. His main aim is to get the social justice. He was in the Congress first, he is the Congress president also. When they treated in the many conferences, upper caste and lower caste, different way how they treated, served the food, he got angry. First, we want social justice, not the freedom of this country. First, like that he said. That is why we found this the Dravidian movement and fought for the reservation for the our weaker section people, especially socially affected people. Based on that caste system, because caste cannot be avoided. Still in our country, when the casteism is going away, then only we can get justice. Still, even after freedom 70 years is over, the casteism prevails there. Why the casteism? For that only, to remove the casteism, firstly you have to give the power to empower all the lower caste people, because that is our motto. In Tamil Nadu, nearly 90% of the population is backward, most backward are SC, ST, the population. Only 10% is the upper caste. They are there. Because of this movement, we brought all the communities to bring these backward classes or MBC or SC, ST to get the justice. Here in North India, I am telling the northern part of India, they are also fighting for that. Jats are fighting, Patel community is fighting. So many committees are fighting to include backward class OBC. But the government is not coming forward to do that. If we include all these people, then definitely they also prosper. That kind of reservation, everything will help them. That is why 50%, already what is the ceiling is there, it has to be enhanced to even 70%. To include all the community. Yes. That kind of justice we will appreciate. Because when our NGR was ruling, he made reservation for the backward class people 50%, SC, ST 19%. Total 69% reservation made. Then afterwards, Supreme Court, so many observations could not implement certain things. After Amma came to the power, 1993-94, she passed the resolution in the Assembly to give the status 60% must be recognized by the Parliament. But we brought here, we discussed here, but it is included only in 9th schedule. Only. It is not given constitutional effect. Therefore, our demand is, instead of going for 10% now, first you make 69% for the socially injustice people. First you do it, because the population of India is most backward. Social justice people are more than 90% are living. Therefore, include all the caste in that list and lift the ceiling to 50 to even 70%. Because first, whenever we are trying to get the 69%, we are arguing here. Here the reply came from the ministry. The 50% is already, Supreme Court said, we cannot change it. Now you are bringing now 50 to 60. How it is possible now? If that is the case, you would have done for 69%. Why are you hesitating? That is our party demand. Our AIADMK party demand is here. First you make 69% for the Tamil Nadu people. Giving the constitution amendment, not including as 9 schedules, it won't help. Still the case is pending, Supreme Court facing a problem there. Therefore, whenever problem comes, we are going regularly Supreme Court, getting direction to fill up the vacancies in the institutions. We want a permanent remedy. For that only we are requesting here Parliament, first you bring that reserve 69%, give the constitution amendment, give the status of the Tamil Nadu people, we will think about the remaining. Therefore, that is why we are demanding that. And also, Madam, regarding the Mandal Commission, everything our Finance Minister said, he knows he's a big senior lawyer. I don't want to dispute whatever he said. Mandal Commission also said the backward class we have to give reservation. OBC, that OBC has to be done. There was not a vegetation when VP Singh introduced at the time, and we know that. There are so many bunts happened. Because certain section people, still they are not recognizing the Sudras. That is the problem for us. They are not accepting us. Even some villages, if we go, there are 2 tumbler policies out there. Dalits cannot take the water in the canteen. That is happening. You first should come to the schedule. That is why you are taking, you bring all the caste for reservation, give economically to come up. Then only we have to solve this reservation. That is why the reservation policy we are demanding. But as far as your reservation for economically backward people, there are problems. What is said in that, you are telling criteria you are given, families with annual income below 8 lakhs across all regions, you are telling. What is your election manifesto India said? What Prime Minister promised? You are bringing 15 lakhs black money everything to account. If the account put all the thing, reservation won't come for backward people.
Where is that money?
No, I'm telling. If that happens, anybody can do. Our country is a developing country. Naturally, the account will be increased. When you are making like that, this how nobody is economically poor. What is the reservation of 10%? Today you may be a poor man. You may be a poor man. You may get an education, an employment opportunity. This year, you may be a poor man, economically poor, but you will get the employment because of reservation. Next year, suppose something lottery comes, something becomes a rich man. Are you going to withdraw the employment given to that economically backward man after becoming a rich man? Therefore, this economic criteria will change. Anytime it will change. Therefore, that cannot be taken as a criteria. But casteism is permanent in the country. It's a curse for our Indian country. Socially. That is why we are telling socially reservation. That is why our forefathers, when they drafted the constitution, they have taken social, that justice for that given social, not the economic. Therefore, you are making an attempt which is going to fail. That our law minister is there. I was also once law minister. Whatever we are bringing now, it is definitely going to stuck down Supreme Court. I don't think it is going to succeed. It may be, as they said, it may be election, it may be helpful. Afterwards, no, it will happen. That is why I am reservation is first criteria we have to give socially backward people. Include most of the communities in northern belt also, which they are demanding to include OBC. Don't deny the chance for them. Don't allow the agitation. There will be so many economic problems, but for that economic problem, you are facing that. That you first make that, then you come for this. And also increase the ceiling from 50 to 69, which we are demanding. 70. So 69 or 69%.
Yes.
Therefore, this kind of thing we require. Therefore, I am humbly request, madam, through you, this kind of economic criteria need not necessarily consider now, because there are so many. Then afterwards, corruption will come. Right. To get the certificate, what they will do? That man is a poor man. Certificate 5 acres you are telling. Then afterwards 6 acres means what will happen? Say certificate, bogus certificates. The certificates will come. Therefore, whatever you may be a good intention to bring this, yes, at the same time, the corruption will become that, because we cannot stop that. That is going to happen. Therefore, I am once again requesting you, first, you do whatever our movement, Dravidian movement, and fought for social injustice, yes, yes, and to achieve the justice for the socially backward people and SC/ST people. That for that, what we demanded, first you do the constitutional amendment to bring the 69%, then afterwards we consider it. Therefore, I request once again to first fulfill our condition. Other things we are economically what you are bringing, it may not be feasible. Rethink it. That is what I am saying. Therefore, these points I am sitting. Thank you.